My name is Stefan. I'm 23 years old. I live in Belgrade, Serbia. Currently on my finishing year of psychology studies. I'm mostly known by my nickname Shiki, which I got while I was training basketball as a kid. I also trained karate. I don't have a black belt in karate. I got a brown belt in karate, but that doesn't mean I'm not deadly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm also a musician. I have a band called Phobos. We actually do this kind of alternative, atmospheric kind of metal thing. I'm a vocalist of that band, but I also play guitar and do a bit of keyboards and stuff like that. So yeah, that's also interesting about me. We've been around for I think 5 years now. Have 2 music videos released, won a couple of competitions and stuff like that. Before that, we had a band called Time-ish, which actually stood for Tell Your Mom I Said Hi, which was supposed to be funny, and it kind of was when we were 16, 17. Now we're deadly serious about the things we do, so we call ourselves Phobos because it's much more serious. Yeah, I'm currently studying psychology. Yeah, before deciding to study psychology, since I was really a little kid, I loved history and everything about it. I loved reading books and just eating everything I can find. But when I was in my high school years, I kind of switched my interest to psychology because of its wide field of work and approach to different kind of things. And mostly I'm attracted to personality psychology and psychotherapy and a clinical approach to, and how do you say, clinical approach to a person. So yeah, I'm on my finishing year now. Hopefully I'll be finishing my school in October, and I'll be bachelor degree psychologist, right? Yay! Bureau of Unemployed, here I come. What else should I say about me and not brag too much? This is kind of a tough situation. Yeah, people think I'm a funny guy. I think at least that I'm a funny guy, or I think that people think that I'm a funny guy. I don't know. It's some of those things, definitely. People say I make amazing pizza and amazing chicken, which I think is one of the best qualities I have. If I know how to make food, then I will survive and thrive. So what's my superpower? What's your superpower? My superpower? Well, besides making a really good pizza, that would definitely be like finding a missing link or a problem or a loophole in everything I actually put my mind to. I'm sort of like a problem detector. I always, maybe it's a little bit of cynicism in me or something like that, but I always kind of rethink stuff, always trying to find maybe a better solution for everything. I'm never really 100% sure that the thing I make or I find or something that's its final form. I'm always for being in a conflict zone where you can actually progress or something like that. One thing I would love to change about myself would definitely be well, it's several things, but it could go under one thing, and that's acquiring good habits faster. Like maybe starting to have a better breakfast or not eating late. Yeah, the food thing is really going hard on me. Or maybe just stop biting my nails, or maybe not quitting nicotine or stuff like that. Those are all the things that I should, like, you know, just flush down the toilet and pick up some good habits. I'm not so good at eating healthy or doing some exercise, but the thing I would love to have is actually the ability to draw or paint or whatever, because my hands are really not that steady, and yeah, I'm a terrible drawer, and I think I have a lot of ideas but don't have 2% of technical knowledge or skills to actually execute my imagination. I'm really amazed at the people who have those magnificent abilities, so yeah, good job for them. I don't know, but maybe one day if I put my mind to it and really try hard, maybe I'll become a painter. Who knows? One of 3 people I would love to meet would definitely be Carl Gustav Jung, the famous psychologist, one of Freud's students. There's this certain level of mysticism, intrigue, and some deeper knowledge that he has, and I would love to have like a couple of sessions with him, like psychotherapeutical, I think I would maybe learn something about myself, and I would love to learn something from Carl Gustav Jung as well. I would love to meet Stefan because he was a certain Renaissance hero that Serbia never had. We never had like that kind of a Renaissance movement in the Middle Ages, and he was a great hero. He was one of the best swordsmen in Europe. He was a poet. He wrote songs about love and stuff like that. And also he was in a European Order of the Knights of the Dragon, which sounds so cool. So yeah, he was known for his diplomatic skills, and also his bravery and knightship and stuff like that. And third person I would love to meet is Mike Patton, the lead singer. He's famously known for being the lead singer of Faith No More. Such a talented guy. I recently discovered that he has like 22 projects that he was in. So much talent, so much ability, so much dedication, passion, and his bit of madness that's put into all the stuff that he does that makes me just so amazed. And I would love to peek into his mind and have a talk with him just to see what's actually behind those great deeds, musical deeds that he made. What's my favorite game and why? Well, this is a tough question, and it would be really kind of a little bit rude if I just mentioned one game, because I'm, I love playing video games. They're my hidden passion. In recent times, I'm actually kind of into this new third-person MOBA called Paragon, which was made in Unreal Engine, and with each patch that they release, it's getting heavier on my new PC. It's really saddening to see. But also I fell in love with Dark Souls 3, which has like the best level design that I ever saw. It's so unforgiving yet so rewarding. I just amazed at the From Studios that made that game. But the favorite game, my favorite game of all time, I have to pay a little homage to it. It's definitely Warcraft and Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne. That thing enchanted my childhood. It made me fall in love with fantasy, with swords, with magic, with elves, dwarves, orcs, and that kind of stuff. It was a world so immersive. The story was so thrilling. I think I finished the game maybe 5 or 6 times. Definitely, I was really a young kid, maybe 9, 10 years old. Back in those times, the story of the game was really a secondary thing to a game concept or whatever, but this was so well paired with the game mechanics and the lore and everything that I was swept off my feet. And till this day, Illidan Stormrage is still one of my favorite, or maybe the favorite fictional character I ever stumbled upon. And it was amazing for me because the game tried to put it as a negative character. He was like an he was an anti-hero if you ask me, but they made like the story seem like he was a bad guy, and it's not just me, but many people perceived him as a good guy. He had a righteous goal, and it was amazing for me that someone could put out a bad character and you perceive it as totally good. Really good example of an anti-hero, which is a concept I really love. So yeah, Nordeus, thanks for watching this video clip of mine. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this couple of minutes of me talking about myself, which I'm not sure I enjoyed much, but maybe you will. Hopefully we will see each other and meet. So thanks, bye.